Assalamu alaikum mbadin Gambian kolu. Nana jambi akuonyin aketa coming GoFundMe mingi alongaje abe caring mola ika fomi ko Tida Manneh. Tida Manneh nying atemo Gambia dingoleti. Gambia Security Service dingole fana mati. Andung abedo kuola prison police le. Nyen Tida Manneh asasata bakele. Andung I spoke to Tida B aning ala family Abama me along ko ibe Dakar le at this moment. A condition on ying is very sad. Andung Gambia nolu ihinante atabake. Momo be nyim video jube kan andung ibina video nyim fanan jube la nyato kono on my wall ibajala nga GoFundMe yelele je ndema yele bari the GoFundMe is in the name of Tida Manneh coming afale nyami nyen Tida Manneh atemo Gambia prison police official ti Sergeant Tida Barala sasa na condition at this very moment is very deplorable. Andung hadamaden kunda dunde ning hakil tuo manke dorong nimiso sinake akuo kono. Wo kamala mbe Gambia dingol be danila nying Tida Manneh nying ala sasa meta ala bakele. A force operation on nyin sotole according to her in Senegal. And right at this moment, as we speak, Atena Bama, Anafama Bebe Senegal, and Imam Molong in Senegal. Bari Ibedula Mintoji Fanang Wodula Nying, ya foloko Dr. Omi operation o Nyinke. Last time, it's almost like, according to Ates Tida Memfo, Tande coming about 600,000 to 700,000 safer, ndaman safer long. Ako badwo niya haima abeta almost like 60 to 70,000 ibe wole jininkang purukala second operation o nyinke. Akuo be tata nata sasa nying aba kono le kono. Akono nyinka funu le so much so that ni mol mi along ko Sergeant Tida Manneh long. Anim B ni nata yesi nyen Tida Manneh je akono swelta so much so that alama alaya to nyemusu kono mal mili alonko ebe kari kononto kari seifango wo Tida le kono warata wolti woya kendile ko all is not going well with this lady. This lady I Gambia safely with distinction and on every parade or any activities milbekela at the Independence Stadium, prison police ke tollel use yetare ela detachment ol nyato. Even though atemu sergeant oleti, but being a sergeant, it all rank soul simulate to be like a detachment commander and other things like that. So Tida Manneh ana bonyolu wol jamal lelye wolke in the service of the Gambia. Kaje coming ko Gambia la kuo wole jarite ibe nyinke kam. Bari at this very moment, ngalon neko prison service fana mang protocol ol norma o imang requirement ol norma anyanta ka kenyame. O requirement o nying o requirement o nying akuo nying garauta ba kele. Because we believe I was a former immigration police officer. Ngalon neko nibe protocol nyin normal you have to ride through the right channel of the Interior Department. Baringa minkalamuta from Tida Manneh ya tandileko. Interior molu ya tandileko. Even the IGP fanamfango ya tandileko. Ni lafita yinde marokela. Itol fangola officer wollel nyanta ka safero ke. So o safero nyimang o protocol nyimang follow. Bari kuo nyimba atanna flow minto wala mnyentiko. Blemo nyimbetala Mr. Manneh nyina Karola. Kaja komenko atenyanda minkela amawoke for prison service. Mr. Manneh, the Director General of Gambia Prison Service. kaje komin ko nyim funding ke o funding muso mi do ku ke Gambia ye kaje komin ko atla sa ta so much so that ama fan kalama bulandino an ning man hakiloto she would die in this process, which is very serious. So ye do ku ke la banko ye ye katakuo be ke la banko ye at the service of your health, at the detriment of your health, but nite fanam fangonate sa ta drong banko ye jamfa. Banko nyantaka minke ye ibuka na ke wo mu balafa balete. Oto Gambia nolo. Nying better lambela conscience bala. Gambia dingo bela conscience bala. Ka je kominko nyinna sa nye mimbe kere. Nimma ko iri manake ala kuoto. It means ko abetarla na purin tolbe sondomo balala aning hakilo bala ka je kominko nyinna sa nying. Instead of na mansakundal ka billion ol spend dulal to ibe sunyarol kala ibe ku jamal kala. It's better ke dundi nying kusi falto ning ayatara ifangol la mol sasada. Tida de ala sasa nying atambita nane la lente fango ma kalong bulandimba fono la nyami. Analia bamba mo jamal be involved le nying kuo kono because mo mi alon ko bielole katame balo bala niye nying musundingo fondi muso nying ya jube anabe alhalo minto inata kunuma jube ania bi ma jabe nyami niya o londorong eka ma ko iroke ala kuo nyintole. Mol milialon ko itolbe Gambia. Friends of the Gambia milialon ko ibe tubabu du banko daoda dunia karo ibe daminto. Foite mu businessman olti bam foite ka kule ke ka kuo bondino molka. Nga mosoto mialon ko abe de maro nyinin kam bi abe batarim bakel. Nga lon ne ko nyongo fon mi jamal lel betakan ibe kerinne. Bar mol la conditional fanal fatata bakele. Nye do kuole ke Gambia mansakundae andong hani saring we count her as being the active member of the Gambia prison police. Kaje kominko kata kuol min be nyanta kake pura atela karola ya mako ay jaralo nyin soto amankeno na leta nyinna kube na funti la jemi alon amalo bebe la Gambia dingol be kam min momo mi alo ke fankumandi Gambia dingol katuko malo fango sina kanyan damande bare ning ayatara de maro bete bulo kono mobe sasaring atsulata de maro nyinna ete mari se o kenol bare Gambia dingol wato dolo na kuo kawa kuo kas warabakel anin na man sakunda janni danri be kodo chikale ba dundi la kuol dolto sa tol felebe laring because Gambia man loptan ken dol soto ni tata Senegal la dulal be private hospital ol bije pour ye proper healthcare dila akake bata quality pour ye fenke mi Gambia dung mo jamal min be Gambia banko kam fuaro le bolti woto Gambia dingolu mbal danila mbe nyin apilo kala le personal appeal momo min muntela friendly momo mi alon ko ite la lota hadamadi ya nyantole kan ka hadamadi ngol la nyantole fasa a alimbenga kata hana be kala fendin neti nga dundi Tida la GoFundMe account puru ase jaralo nyin soto nga falye I never mince my word bare bring nin Tida diamuta fankumbotale kato ko nga lon ne ko a nga momin long anim bi nga momin je you know momin diamuta nga lon ne ko wol e fatata bakele na tambita nyinna alaman tankalombe na wala moyla Tida Manneh la kuoto andon ala o mari ale o jamfa Gambia dingo be nyanta katala yenye musundingo makoy ay do ko ke Gambia bankole mbe Inspector General of Police kumandila cases all come similarly but there are exceptions to every rule ning aya tarafang prison service la director general minketa maneti wo mala nyantol ke ka safero ke kana interior pour ka kaito dadanye pour kata jara sanye min sekeno wala mnyentiko nga exceptions to the rule nyolta nga make so coming ko ngani ma ko yang pour ay jara lo soto jannu nga kuol ka late aliya jele bamba masia ko diamu bake andong abelare wala nyama kafunyo jamal mil ya lon ko be Belgium mil keta yasin kanyi nyolti ani mo jamal mil bebe in kuo kon nko mo mi ya lon ko yelo kata me balo kono dro nie nyin kuo je dro iba no malale ka make so ko na sasa tolu nge fasa sakorin ko mol milyalon ko they serve in the active service of the Gambia. Ibe na police wol doku wala ibe na soldier doku wala ale nga kata nga Tida Manneh makoy nga kata nga jara biyare ngoto ibe sirin Senegal min to imam molonje e ka survive nyaadi le wala mnyente ko fama woka sele terraso le santo nin suo kuta e la woto bama woke la Tida bala duma andun Tida e every permission dinna like ka tande kominko ala doctor kayto lun sa fe na ngay be publish jam pour mol be saje kominko ate manke mota pale moti ate sa tala ko Gambia dingolo aliya makoy wala ya wulinde abe alhalol to miya lonko ata fansum makoy ro kenola faye bar ning ayatara Gambia dingol be wulite isa makoy no le pour nyin sa mimba kono isa operate no ase bono je nyami ntenga bare musol lel soto mo jamae bare musol lel soto so nin Tida be sasare nyin alhalo to amam mo soto milyalon koy ba makoy la woto aketan ne sula kuolte puru ngana janga wo experience nyin sea kaje komin ko Tida le be sasare mbi sama mimbe sasala ay tamina ne la mawo marilo nyim fanam fango be ning ayatara na Gambia na healthcare sector be beteare ndan no nyin si falun se address no suwo kono bari na healthcare man betea na loptano la kuolu ite surgery proper fango kenola je mi ya lonko pour ka mo kono operate in such a way like this, then they would have to go and look that first in Senegal. Tida ya fonye ako eka chubo lelo akono kono eka jio saba ka sok ka jio saba kono ji botulo mi alonka abitala for 12 liters wala ka bo abala jato kono, you know. So nyemira wola ya jube Tida ko nyako akono be kontindi ne del coming ko mi alonko ni bloko dada kutake aka kuma nyame wo be batale be caring akan demingo be continuing akan, and they need only this money. And nata lonne fanan true yasin kanye bi ko Tida de abe alhalol to mi alonko ye kaito funtindi ayenne mi alonko asulata de marol o de maro nyim fanan wala nyente ko molle kaito funta ndae puru ase bondino Senegal fanan fangoto aita overseas kata treatment o jubeje. But there is some more money me alonko is spending. So nga mol be dani mili alonko ibe Gambia Bangkoka and mili alonko ibe abroad. And then friends of mine mili alonko ibe Facebook jam. Momo femman doya femma wara yake kuo kuto alabe George la wala ye konti bol. Bare nyin case nyimbe nyaming tengaje nyaming abe concern bale beje mi alonko abe larinje. Tida Manneh Gambia la police prison police Sergeant Tida Manneh every parade na sita nyindingol lalkata ye la unit sol represent ye ke detachment commander solti, even though it almost sergeant ol lalti dol mu corporal ol lalti, but they act exceptionally well and beyond reasonable doubt kaja coming ko la performance ning is never questionable. But ne wol maril tata e lotan na unit solia e lotan na institutional yer. There is time mi along control finance sino ning ata yatare sasata nga katangi mako e puri se kende ano nyami wala mu ku kendoti min nyanta kake hadamadi yakono bare e mariye do ku ke la banko ye e la banko sute sula tela ye do ku ke la banko ye wo mo every citizen na constitutional right lati kaja coming ko you do for your country in the time of need. When your country needs you, you have to serve. But when you need your country in time of nying isu sol milialon sasal bekeri le be sasari kurantan ko Tida kurantal Tida Manneh kurantal ambenga alon ne ko bamba masla platform of banke chahanot bamba ta dadunde la ku kono mi alon ko chahanole muje so o kamala nyin fonde muso nyin abbe kuran denne asasata bakele Gambia dingol be momo en na Facebook live je yakata ye feng donate in the name of Tida pour as de makoy rosoto no nyami veteran ol lemu media lonko she is still in active service. But I would say, coming ko ala prison department ya fail. And I would say ko the Gambia government ya fail. In the sense that ko, bile Tida sulata ala bankola more than anything. And bile Tida sulata ala unitola more than anything. But nobody, anywhere, moment soto je media lonko ibaye makoela. Nga lonko mako ero fana manke forceti tonya bari imagine and considering the amount of money Camille bonding ke dundi kuol dolto me lonko they are highly unrelated. That is also a personal choice. Bari ni nata nyinsi fala ya mwe ko mo kuranta le ama fam mako eno fo aina ai fa o kuokono. It means ko that thing would be in your conscience. Abetarla lingering in your mind for the rest of your life. So, ninga jube mostly naman sakundal welcome felle totally. Bari Gambia dingol la bete ani la kende ya kamala tenti. Ila demaro ika minyining mol bulu jama ika ajale Gambia dingol ka funti kiling ka mako rolke. Nyem musun ne onim mama ko yabe alaman tankalo le funtila mi alonko ako kono ka swelle so much so that mi alonko hani musu kono ma mi alonko kari kononto atele kono warta wote apalo bebe funere you know it is very sad kaja komin ko wati nyin condition sifal se funtinun na banko kono if and just if ninga yatara na man sakunda li palaso ye nyon loptan kendo lo ndanu nyimmolu etc fam bang ila fang ifansun suol kono jang in the Gambia to be treated there bari wo be manke yeta in a foreign land ayatara kuran jawbela fuaria fanan sembo be warale ibe woto femman soto wo bata trauma stress depression wobe mukulte mi alonka kuo jawyata bak oto Gambia dingol nga mobe dane please niye ma koyro kenyen Tida mane la kuola you are saving a life andung ima lonko o kuo nying abarajo bita futala dame nyin kuo beta kan Tida is in a dire need mi alonko mobe nyanta ka makoy anu ay do kuo ke ala bankole ay Gambia le defend ay Gambia defend when Gambia needed her and still now nga count as an active member of the Gambia prison police so mone akendi nyen condition sifal be caring at some point mbuka na ku soto no mbe minkeno lan na service members only Gambia dingole Gambia kanu bakela bari nin wato sotota puru ngana nyo makoy aka ke kulete mi alonko na komi ngafo nyan na man sakundal ka e kam fel nte nka emotional bake because nganyin sunkuto nyen lonne bering be Gambia ana kema natan na bungo kono the Tida I knew then is completely different from what I have seen now and what I heard birabe diamukanya manta nala janga femfo mole mi alonko is going to be based on fallacy Tida la GoFundMe account afangole ayele diamo fanga buka keno back ala condition onying we need money we need help and that help is not gonna come through ABCs atinalante yade abitala Tida le ya woto altol mimbe jubero ke kan sainte ani milya lonko ibinala jubero nyinkela dukare ala kata albe fending keji $20 lembang £10 lembang £50 lembang £100 lembang alinga kata nga fending ni keji nga nyimma ko ngala life safe because mune akende ala kuofan kumayat a la nature of being a Gambia uniform person. She is an active member of the Gambia Prison Police and a sergeant for that matter. Goto nga mobe dani nyinko balafa sembo wartale ntenga bari musolel soto. So I feel obliged. Kaje coming ko nyinko mi alonko be caring andonga anata ke moti mi alonko nga lonne. Mo jamala be sularin de marola de tonya Gambia Bangkoka andung nga lonne fanan jamano nyimbe kolearen. Jamano la kolea nyaonya altol fela le fendin sotole bari bi nying officer mi alonko in the name of Tida, Sergeant Tida Manneh of the Gambia Prison Police ate amam fen sotono abe min domoro fanka kolea bulle akono be waralin komin ko tabulo mi alonko is even beyond recognition abala fa sembo wata ale nyim video share naliaje medoku dula nyaonya but I have to it is duty bound upon me kaje kominko na banko kan kamako sifa jamal lelge bare modolo de those people could be prioritized nga wolke on the top of the list kaje kominko ni me makoi ete mari wo better lesson I hakilo le kan for the rest of your life. Because muna binakela ebe silale ye mira dorong ya jettenti ya mari la sangodante. It is sad kaja komenko mobe fala Gambia Bangkokan wala teng ebe kala fuaro la tibi na yefa just because you do not have anything. I know how painful it is like coming kaja komenko mol milyalonko they are poor because I was born in poverty, you know. I know how painful it can be. I know how painful it can be. It is really, really hard. Kaje kominko. Moe sasa. Ete mariko ifayeko. You have to die just because you don't have anything. You know? The government's millialong kombewol makoikan. We are working for our governments. Puri doku oke. Na doku oke. Nim funding ke ol sita iko lazy tale e man la fika doku oke. But nim funding ke li wulite ye doku oke la banko e up to a point in that active service. Because Tida abe doku la man sakunda le atata fa boita o parade nyinto. In the service of the government. You know, she was in the service of the government. Abe doku ke kam man sakundale. Aboita man sakundala doku la kono. There is a breakdown in communication of the protocols milyalong ka janta kake. Tida Manneh ma fan sotono. Kabere wota ma fan sotono. Gambia man sakunda be mune dokuka. Ibe mune keka ala kuwa. She has to die just because she is poor. You know? Fanyanta kake wala. It's not fair. Because amulun talako. Just like I said, every unit imari la protocol inyanta ka samba nyame naman stawo nyama kuolte bete anda. Tida mu Gambia dingol te funding ke le mati, funding muso le mati. Mia lonko, she has life ahead of her, but be a fele in a foreign land abe struggle kan just because amam ma koiro le soto purka jara lo soto. And the next news, Molbina Memoila Obekela Alamantan Kalol, that, oh, Sergeant Tida Manneh has died, Wala Osifa. Does it have to come to that? You know? Please, Gambian Olo, Mel Bebe in Lamoikan, Melbina Lamoila. This is a sad story, but it's a reality. Me along ka be caring. Kaje komen ko Gambia ni ma mol soto. Ima mol soto me along ka be makoy. You cannot get by. Nga Gambia din jama lel soto. Nga Gambia businessman jama lel soto. Mili along ko they prefer putting their monies to other ends or avenues. Mili along ko maybe it's their resources. We understand. But in Sifal Milialonko, they work so hard for the government of the Gambia. But when they need the government of the Gambia, no one is there to support them. That is the part that is more painful. When some government official would sit by and say, oh, Gambia didn't only lazy talhani. Gambia didn't only doku onole sawatreka dokuolke. But those one have to die just because you are poor. And when you work so hard for the government and up to a point you collapse on a parade serving your country is not there to defend you up to your last breath. You are about to die now. Until private individuals putting up a GoFundMe to say that let us rescue some people kaje coming ko nganyil fasa puri la life restore. It is very sad. It is sad kaje coming ko na kuol nyanta ka en wala nyama. Woto bi Tida Manneh, Sergeant Tida Manneh, nalia bamba mas la wolo to jubal ba jalale. The issue of Tida Manneh anyon Tida Manneh jamal wala bekering. But why is Tida so unique and special? Because Nimma Makoi, at this very moment, Tida would die, Gambians. She will die. It is hard purunga nyemfo, bari nyina mukuo nyenti. Besir in Senegal, anabama na fama katuko. Nyendonia kono fendol na boite kang ibuka molje mo beka borila le. Ikema se borila. E terol se borila bari e bamani fama anila wulula lu e wulu nyolu wol killing olu they stick by you. Ndamen Tida ma nyolo back like I said aninna musole nyolo denden kulurimba asawatra wakilta andu ngalon ne what it takes to work for the Gambia prison police. Ibuke jo bake, la conditions are so dilapidated. Mantara nyimfokan based on partisan politics, but mbe nyimfokan based on facts and evidences. You know, kaje komin ko nyinna ma ala de marobe condition o mintoteng, ma ko rinyanta kelala kuotole. It's high time Gambian olu we chip in, just like how we always do. Coming kon dolla kende ya na betea nka minke kanyo makoy. Na nyo makoy o nyin kalama. Na Tida Manneh makoy. Sergeant Tida Manneh needs Gambia today more than when Gambia needed her. And as we speak right now, I would say that Tida is an active service member of the Gambia Prison Police. So, muneba kendilanta mako and all. Please, Gambians, friends of the Gambia, and people who are so benevolent all over the world, please chip in. £10, £5, £20, £100, because you can even de maro nyinin na molbulu. Ete follow fangole kak. Charity begins at home. This is why we have to lead the process. When we are saying, let them help us, they have to see us doing something towards that cause. And that's exactly we did. GoFundMe Seattle, but the case of Tida is so unique. You know. Alinga makoy roke Tida la Carol. Jannum betala. Before I go, I have to recap this in English. My name is Ensa ABCC, United States of America in Olympia, Washington. I came here today to entirely seek help from every individual, friends of mine, Gambia, diaspora, all over the world, concerning an individual who is in the active service of the Gambia government. She has worked so hard. She is very hardworking in the passing of Tida Manneh. She's a sergeant of the Gambia Prison Police. Tida has a condition, a chronic condition, that has been going on for the past few years. And this condition has caused a lot of trauma, stress, and depression on her. And as we speak right now, Tida cannot speak much. And Tida is losing hope because she thinks she has worked so hard for our country, which is the Gambia. And she was in the middle of the active service of the Gambia government when she collapsed through that process because she has had surgery in her tummy. That condition has aggravated to another level now. People who knew this young lady, this dynamic, hardworking Sergeant Tida Manneh, would hold their breath when they see her again. Because like I said in my local dialect, that her tummy is swelling and ballooning more and more. Imagine your tummy is so ballooning and swelling just like a drum. You can't eat, you cannot do anything. And they had to put suctions in your tummy to drain the fluid that is there. By virtue of that, that is by itself very hard, traumatizing, depressive. And because of that, at one point, Tida confided to me, telling me that, they had drained up to like 12 liters of fluid from her tummy. To cut the story short, right now she is in a dire need of help from Gambian people and friends of the Gambia and people all over the world to say that they should come by and try to save her life because she is losing hope. She is losing hope that she is poor. She doesn't have anyone who could help her. And she needs urgent surgery, medical attention. And she is banking on Gambians, like me, like you, like every other individual who could do, just like I said, a little bit of something to save this life. No one needs to die in that country because you are poor, No one needs to die in the Gambia just because You don't know anybody who works in the government who is so influential, and therefore you have to die. Because there is a right to life. There is right to own anything and everything. There is right to enlist into your country's force to become a patriotic citizen. This is exactly what Tida has done so far. When she was having the ability to move around, and now the government is sitting by, and every individual is sitting by and leaving the lady to die, just like that. I think by and large, to me, it's not fair. These are some of the inequality gaps that are happening in our country that we need to have a conversation about. Because like I said, there are maybe many people like Tida, but her story is more unique. She has served the Gambia government, and she still remains to be on the payroll of the Gambia prison police. So she deserves help. Any individual who is so remorseful, who is very sympathetic to the cause of humanity, should chip in and save a life of Tida, Sergeant Tida Manneh. I know Gambians would have their differences here and there, but when it comes to benevolence, to be humanitarian enough to have a good gesture of giving and caring for one another, we know how to do that. Therefore, if you help Sergeant Tida Manneh, you're not helping Ensa ABCC, but you are trying to help a sister to prevent her from dying. It's not fair for her to die just like that. Chip in your $10, $5, £10, £20, £100, whatever you get. If you are a business person, maybe you can do much more than that, because people's earning capacities are very different. If you are able to do this and help, it will save a life. And tomorrow, hopefully, slowly but surely, that Tida Manneh could become the president of the Gambia. Could be somebody who would continue to work for the cause of the Gambian people. But like I said, it's not fair for us to sit by if we know we have the resources to help, and we sit by, we never help until we hear the unfortunate incident, that bad news that, oh, Tida has died. We want to spend millions. Tida needed more millions today to help take care of her, to cure herself, to do her surgery, than you who is standing by there or sitting watching this thing, but would not donate right now, but when you hear that Tida is dead, you want to bring million. That million would not be counted. But like I said, I'm not blaming anyone here. I'm just here to make an appeal, to say that we have to cherish, love the people in uniform who have worked excessively and exemplary character in the service of our country. When you go to the Gambia prison police, all this corruption scandal you hear on all the departments and their line ministries, hardly you will hear about Gambia prison police that there is corruption nature there. So I want the media houses, friends of the Gambia, people in the diaspora, whether you are white, black, you are purple or whatever, please, in as long as you are in for the cause of humanity, please follow the link, help Sergeant Tida Manneh to get her operation done in Senegal or beyond, wherever she can get this thing taken care of. If not, any minute that passes is too late. And we cannot afford to lose our good people when they are alive. But we rather lose them when they are like, oh, at the 11th hour, then we want to do more than expected. Whatever you do here, you can donate either anonymously or you can donate to be like, you know what, for the cause of humanity, for the cause of medical treatment for Tida, I would want to donate, and God will help you. On that note, I'm still at work, but this is a personal story for me. It's very touching. And when our governments fail us, the citizens step in. And this is exactly what we are trying to do. Because sometimes we know governments cannot do everything, but the lavish venture that they do could be replaced by some of this benevolence. Come save a life when you can. Don't give money because you want people to call your name here and there. No. Give money because you mean to give money to save life. This issue is very, very, very traumatizing, stressful, and like I said, any minute that passes by is going to be too late. On that note, I thank everyone for watching this, and I look forward to your donation. Go follow the GoFundMe link. The money is not going to enter ABCC. The money goes directly to Tida Manneh. And I hope if you help save the life of this Sergeant Tida Manneh, tomorrow, whatever you get into, you will have whatever God wishes for you. Thank you, folks. Allah barakabake. Jarama. Bye-bye.